doesn't feel like it's been that long since we last saw you. But, Yanqing, are you?
Miss March.
They say kids grow up really fast. Yanqing, are you a little bit taller than before?
We've only been away for a few months.
What
Long
the?
time no see.
It's been a while.
Oh, you've come along too, Mr. Danhung. Sorry for the delay. With the upcoming war dance and the Starskiff Haven being so busy, things are a little hectic.
Wow.
Seriously, I've never seen the Lafu so lively before.
I was a bit worried that holding the war dance right after the Ambrosial Arbor crisis might be too soon. But seeing the bustling Starskiff Haven, I understand why General Jingyuan chose this timing.
Yep. There's people from other delves and travelers like you three who have come from afar. With the war dance coming up, there's a huge number of visitors pouring into the Starskiff Haven. The Cloud Knights are working hard to keep the security tight. The General said this ceremony would help the Xianzhou Lafu recover from the crisis. It's a way to showcase our martial spirit, reassure people, boost morale. By the way, the Xianzhou Alliance places great importance. Yeah, I wonder if you've heard of it. It's known as the Star Forge, and it's responsible for providing more than half of the Cloud Knights. The Xianzhou Juming boasts skilled craftsmasters, and General Huayan is a top-notch craftsman himself.
By the way, Yanqing, where...
I'm sorry for talking your ear off. The General wants to catch up with you.
It's funny how he tries to...
I love helping the people.
I agree.
No,
Oh.
you don't help people. You especially don't help no New Yorkers.
Whoa!
Just mentioned security.
wrong?
And now all of a sudden something's
That's
gone
not
wrong.
very nice.
Excuse me.
Relic.
I need to go check out the
So?
situation.
Oh, this is the motherfucking... They're making me put random shit on.
We'll go with you.
What's all you got right now?
Okay.
I got a dirty hat and gloves. I haven't been this broke since my Genshin
Check the
days.
civilians. I'll deal
Yeah.
with him.
You
So
love it.
sad, no.
And why not?
We have to humble you.
Yeah.
I don't want to be humble.
Yeah. You had it all and now you don't.
No.
Morrison?
Why did they all
Why are there
respond
Morrison
relics?
This ends now.
Time to reap. You cannot hide.
That's better. I venture forth to hunt. Forever.
But yeah, me and Aya are not the same. I didn't pull Stila because she was hot. I pulled her because she said disappear, motherfucker.
You think about no one's the same as I am. He just pulls because they're hot.
Falling apart on your
Right.
own.
No interest in them or their story
Let me tend your wound.
or how they sound.
Time to what's in your prescription?
I mean, I like Stila's story too.
Jeffrey, why would you say that to me?
What you say?
You told me a rat.
Hey, hey.
I mean,
I even sent Kat a message too. Kat loves messages.
You did.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fight.
I got your fourth to hunt forever.
Triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Mission command. I am the blade. Like a shadow.
Show me what you can do. The fearless knows not fear.
Damn.
Start. Stay back, Clara.
Need a doctor?
That's better.
Top one is your prescription!
Thank you.
Afraid of you.
Stay safe.
Might be dead. You
Thank
dead?
Claws got dull.
Never hesitate!
No,
I got your
you're
fourth
dead.
to hunt forever.
Triumphant!
Genetic
Victory is inevitable!
God. Wait, what is the liquor speed now? Okay, let me see what it. Let's see what the next is.
Damn, that sucks.
Oh, what the fuck?
Thanks for the help.
Sorry, no time to chat. Could you give me back my...
Why are you British?
Why are
That's
you
you, dog.
British?
Wait, my sword!
Why are you British?
That's
on
the,
it?
But I'm afraid we'll have to put our plans on hold for now.
3E, okay.
It's
I need to find
crazy.
out what's going on?
He don't sound like that. I don't know.
From
Okay,
Crazy
enter
what
me.
actors can do. It's crazy.
Elaine!
Okay, so I think I'll just.
It's crazy what actors can do. Whoa.
You're a strange little lass.
Oh.
What? You're a strange little lass.
While we appreciate your rescue, my Cianjo friends, don't you think it's a bit too
I got a
much
hiccup.
to detain us and our cargo?
Sorry, but we've been ordered to detain you and your cargo
We
for
didn't
inspection
ask.
until we figure. Once we're done with the formalities, we'll let you and.
Yeah.
This shipment
They're not
isn't
like-
even meant for the Wafu, and it's IPC's.
According to the protocol,
Do they not like Mr.
But we
Sparg down
didn't
here?
officially enter your dock at all.
No, he's just
we just sought refuge in your dock because we were attacked by the
tough, I
Boruses.
guess.
Help
Looks
me,
like
Mr.
this
Sparg.
argument could go on forever.
No. I think I'm.
You can hit
just fuck
enter
it.
when you're out.
Boogie.
When you're out of battle.
Fuck.
You can do the auto
Who's
battle.
in charge here?
I
need
can?
some
Oh my
answers.
Yeah.
goodness.
We let our guard down for a moment. I take full responsibility.
With the war dance approaching, safety should be a top priority. Now, tell me, how did Boris and prisoners end up in Starskiff Haven? According to the protocol,
Please don't blame this captain. This
who are you?
I'm Lu Chu,
Okay.
officer of the Patrol Defense
No.
Squad. Here's what happened.
So, an
You're in a
IPC
cutscene.
ship was attacked by the Borison near the
Honestly, it gives me a headache too.
What is that?
Juming, you know, with all the outsiders flooding.
We'll make sure these prisoners are sent to the shackling prison as soon as
Oh.
possible.
I see. Maybe I should gather
What do
more
we get?
details from
Flat
others,
defense.
so that the Seat of Divine Foresight can have a better understanding of the situation.
I'll just take
Your
this.
mom's an antiquity. Why would it say that? Why would it say that?
Me
This
personally, I
tells
wouldn't
me
let
this
that
much.
slide.
What are those people?
I would toss that bitch into the water.
Dude, that thing said it to Don Hung. He should have. You should keep that bitch.
Ooh,
now.
I'm weak. I
They're
can't.
abominations of abundance.
That's
We've been
crazy.
fighting them for a very long time. The Borison have been a powerful force for a long time, plundering and enslaving many worlds. Their presence has faded over the years.
That's crazy. Your
According
mom's
to that
in.
officer,
Yeah.
Kendrick.
Well,
That
enough-
ain't even
I'd love to
right,
chit-chat
bro.
a little.
Oh,
Thank you, but it's no big
girl, why you
deal.
mad?
By
What's
the way,
wrong?
that young lady who just appeared, she took
Why?
my sword. I'm
They have a
thinking of
defense
filing
on
a
it,
lost
doesn't it?
property report at the Realm Keeping Commission.
I doubt she did it on.
I'll just take this one.
Perhaps
And then what's
she's
this
around.
one?
All right,
Imaginary.
let's not keep the general.
Don't worry.
Do they have a energy?
I could jump down there.
No, you can't.
Fuck.
Yeah.
There sure are a lot of troublemakers around.
Oh, did I just mix it up? Oh, I just mixed it up. Okay, so the rope should be. Don't think I have one. Nope. Okay, so we'll
Been
just
a
go
long
with this,
journey, Elder
and then
Wyatt.
we're gonna go with
Thank you for your presence.
Don't mention it. Thank you for taking the time.
Wait, you didn't have to ult him. Wait, he was on one hit. Oh my god. Damn. Jiggy said, hold on.
General, I brought our guests from
God
the Express.
damn.
She said, "Hold those
I'm sorry for
horses."
my bad timing. I didn't know you were meeting a guest.
Oh,
General.
everybody's dead. Can I take your parts?
No.
Don't worry, you're just in
Hold those
time.
horses. Hold them.
It's been a while, my friend from the Astral Express.
Oh, what?
All is well when you have friends coming from afar. Allow me to introduce you to General Huayan. He's the Arbiter General of the Xianzhou Zhuming, known as the Flaming Heart.
No need to be so formal. I'm
Should keep
just a
this one
tourist
funny.
here, no different from other tourists who've come to attend the ceremony.
Elder Huayan is not only one
Is
of
there
the
an
Arbiter
option to just
Generals,
always have auto battle
but
on?
also the Furnace Master of
Mm,
the
yeah,
Artisanship Commission.
Usually it's automatic
Besides
once
his
you click it
martial
once.
skills,
Unless
he
it makes,
excels in
unless it,
forging
like,
various weapons.
sometimes there are fights
Such
where
talents are
it
unique,
forces you to
even
fight.
among the Arbiter Generals.
Oh, that'll only
Arbiter
get you
General,
so far.
Furnace
You'll hit a
Master.
plateau.
These are merely titles given to me long ago. I've retired several times already, but with the current change in circumstances, the Marshal has called me back to duty. And I had no choice but to answer the call.
Oh wow.
Well, in the end,
Bountiful
I'm
treasure.
Living such a long life naturally
too.
brings its share of disapproval.
It's an honor to meet you, General Huayan.
It's my honor to meet you, General Huayan.
No need to be all formal. Today I'm just a guest on the Lawfu, the same as all of you. So, these three are the ones you mentioned, Jingyuin? The heroes who helped you with the Ambrosial Arbor crisis?
Indeed. There's Don Hung, March 7th, and him. Without their help, I'm afraid the Lawfu might not have easily overcome this crisis.
So, the Imbibitor Lune's reincarnation has returned to the Lawfu and will attend the war dance. I'd love to have a drink with you should the chance present itself.
You're
Who are
more than
you?
welcome, General Huayan.
And this young friend is?
Yanqing, my apprentice. He remains by my side as my retainer due to his youth, which I hope will season him with experience. He will stand for the Lawfu's Cloud Knights in the upcoming war dance, ready to take on all kinds of challenges.
Great, great! It's a real treat to see so many talented young people around here today.
Give these niggas your blessing. Oh.
Oh, I almost forgot. This is my
trying to do?
apprentice, Yun Li.
It's you!
Oh, it's you. Hello.
Oh, you two already know each other? Guess we don't need any introductions then.
What a coincidence!
That wasn't me.
I was afraid I'd have trouble
I
finding
think it
this
was
girl.
Oh? Now you've piqued my curiosity. Tell me, how did you two become acquainted?
She helped me capture the escaped
Oh my
Morrison
goodness,
prisoners
okay.
in the Starskip Haven.
The way you make it fun of her.
Express my
Why
gratitude
the fuck
for
does she sound like
you.
that?
But when you left, you took my flying sword with you.
Your flying sword? Oh, so that's why I found a dagger in my bag. Turns out it's yours.
Yes, it is. Now that we've met again, I hope...
Nope, that won't do.
Won't do?
You want your sword back, right? Well, you can't just take it back. On the Juming, when you lose your sword on the battlefield, you have to reclaim it on the battlefield. As for this little sword, it was supposed to strike that escaped Borison prisoner. But unfortunately, its owner's agitated state caused it to fly off like a kite with a broken string, and it missed its target. By the way, if I hadn't caught it and helped it hit its mark, that Borison prisoner would have gotten away.
Hold on a sec, Yunli. You took my
They're
sword
having a
without
lovers
even asking.
quarrel. Marge,
Now
don't be
you're
rude.
refusing to give it
She's
back?
such a bitch.
So much from Lafu's sword masters.
What did you just say?
You gotta let them
If you just
fight it
stepped
out.
up
They'll
and
get over
took
it.
your sword back from me fair and square, I would have totally respected you. But nope, you tried to play it down, expecting me to just hand it back to you like it's nothing. In front of everyone. With all due respect, you don't honor your
He sounds
sword.
like a yeehaw.
So you don't deserve it.
How do you?
Hasn't anyone
said,
told
"Be
you that
careful."
taking
Why would you
without
say it?
asking is stealing?
Mhm.
If you want to settle this with swords,
What's wrong, Kiki?
fine. Let's have a one-on-one duel right
How do I get
now.
down?
Yanqing.
That's the neat part. You don't.
That's more like it.
Is there a different way? It's probably a
Just be
different way
careful.
around. Oh, yes.
Because I'm not as easy to handle as the
This
Borison.
way.
You two, be quiet and apologize to Yanqing.
Hey! Whose side are you on, Grandpa?
I don't
Looks like
take
a roadblock to
sides.
me.
It's a small
You
misunderstanding.
play Roblox.
And an apology
No.
wouldn't be too much. I've heard about the Zhu Ming's incredible swordplay and craftsmanship.
What am I supposed to do with this?
Notably, the legendary flame
Play
wheel
Roblox.
octet.
Girl,
Seeing Miss
What?
Yunli
I'm
is among those ones today,
stuck.
What's
I must
wrong?
say she
I'm
definitely has
stuck.
that
Go to it.
Such
I did.
grandiose
Investigate it.
Oh, I didn't investigate over.
love to spin these
This game made me look
fancy type-
stupid.
Well, everyone,
Mhm.
Elder Huayan,
I
I'll find
hit
another
F,
chance to talk
and it
with you.
disappeared.
That's so kind of you.
Please forgive me for coming at an
You needn't apologize.
Damn, look at you.
All right,
She can't read.
No, I
Take this opportunity to
can't.
clear things up with Yanqing.
That's not what the game said.
Yeah, it's better to make friends than enemies. But I won't be heading to the inn just yet. I want to visit Lingsha. She just arrived in the Lafu and could use some help settling in.
Yanqing, once you've helped our guests get settled, go to the Artisanship Commission for me. I've heard about the attack and the detainment of the IPC ship. Qingzu sent word that the IPC members are protesting and wish to have their cargo back. See if you can calm them.
I don't remember y'all mentioning this beep
Don't
beep beep
get
thing.
aggressive.
Yeah, it was
Just
there.
make it clear that the Xianzhou
Oh.
Lafu has no intention of violating their rights.
I'm on it.
Ooh, it's scanning. Wait a minute.
This is the report Qingzu just sent me. Let me take a look. Huh. Looks like the general has given me a tough challenge. He wants... Well, it's not exactly it. It's just, you know... well, let's not worry.
Oh.
It is the Lafu's honor to have you in attendance at the war dance. Yet, the fact that a simple martial arts ceremony has attracted esteemed generals from the Zhu Ming and the Yao Qing implies intentions beyond mere spectating. Might there be any specific instructions from the marshal?
You're overthinking it, Jingyuan.
Where's
As I
that
said,
one?
I'm here
Oh,
to broaden
fuck.
my granddaughter's horizons. I have no ulterior motives. However, I have no clue what the Yaoqing Arbiter General has in mind. Do you remember when you accepted this position? I told you that an Arbiter General's battlefield goes beyond the physical one. You'll need to lead and manage everything on the Xianzhou. The title of Arbiter General holds a weight far greater than its literal meaning. So many years have passed, and you've done well. However, longevity for the Xianzhou people can be a curse. Living too long means that every mistake you made will lurk in the shadows. And one day, they'll eventually catch up to you. The Marshal knows everything that happened on the long
I'm one of those.
As
You're
for
a
the
BB.
Merlin's Claw of the Yaoqing,
He told me to
she
start
has
over.
come
Why would he do that?
specifically for you. Speaking of which, why hasn't she arrived yet? They say the Merlin's Claw strikes like lightning. Being late isn't her style.
That's not true, General Huayan. She's been here a while, but I'm sure you've heard of her unbridled nature.
As soon as she disembarked
Is
from
it
the star
is it
skiff,
here? It's
she
glowing
mentioned
green.
having
I don't
something
know.
to attend to and simply
Aw.
disappeared.
You have to
must
use
be the
find
messengers
findy
from the
Kiki.
Xianzhou Yaoqing, I assume.
At the what?
We are
Use the
Jiao and
findy.
Moza, retainers of the
On
Merlin's Claw.
shrine.
It's an honor
Hit
to meet
R.
you in person, Arbiter Generals.
Oh, it's already there.
Now this
Oh.
is interesting. A guest who doesn't come to visit but sends
I had to put
a
it right on the
message
thing.
instead.
Oh, okay.
What does she mean? Tell me, what could be more important to her than coming here?
Master heard about a spectacular view in
Yeah,
the
exclamation
Scale
points.
Gorge waterscape.
Woo!
I believe she went there to enjoy it.
A spectacular view? Ha! Did you hear that, Jingyuan? This person is being sarcastic.
Please do not misunderstand me, General Huayan. I was simply stating the truth. Master thought it would be inappropriate to keep you waiting, so she sent us here. Once she's finished with admiring the scenery, she'll personally come and apologize to the both of you.
We get to convert. Woohoo.
That dude was a 5-star, but was it?
I forgot to ask Yunli to return
Yes.
my sword.
Who?
I guess the guy, the fiery wolf dude, or this banner.
The blonde one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were both, at least from so far I went in, they're both in the same position.
No need to bother.
Thanks,
The
Findy.
Juming envoys won't be
You're
leaving
welcome.
the Luofu
I
anytime
don't even know
soon.
what it does.
You didn't
I'll
say
ask for
beep
it
beep
later
beep.
when we meet again. By the way, I don't know if it's just
We have to
me,
get in the cart.
but the generals seemed a little.
Oh, push the Minecraft.
just a-
Yippee.
No, you're not.
Tiki loves Minecraft.
When I entered the Palace of Astrum, I realized that the messenger from the Xianzhou Juming was actually the Arbiter General himself. So,
That's right.
well, that's what makes it.
What's so unusual?
The war dance is just a small festival.
Oh, I can't
And
hit
now
the
we
button.
have two
Okay.
Arbiter Generals from other
Okay.
Xianzhou ships here.
I actually have to fight this bitch.
I'm
That's
afraid
okay.
they're here for something more. Maybe they've come to hold Jingyuan accountable for the
Use
Ambrosial
her E.
Arbor crisis?
Hold him accountable? Come on, didn't the Luofu...
Don Shu's rebellion and Ventilia's scheming are merely one side of the story to the other Arbor.
The Ambrosial Arbor.
Yes. It's undeniable that the plague mark, which was subdued by the Xianzhou Luofu, has resurfaced. But was it really once the spark of suspicion is kindled?
Just have to fight Japard. I forgot about
it's
that.
hard to extinguish.
You have to fight your part?
Didn't you have to fight Japard?
Who? Oh, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I fought your part.
Oh, you did already?
Yeah. Yeah.
What was I thinking? Seriously.
Aw, I was so excited. I thought those Arbiter Generals were just here to see the ceremony. By the way,
No, stop hitting. No, please, no, please. Oh my god.
diplomatic ship
Oh,
has
he's
arrived,
alive.
and rumors say that she's to be the new cauldron
They almost
master of
killed
the
it
Alchemy
hard.
Commission on the Luofu.
An alchemist from the Zhu Ming serving as the cauldron master on the Luofu? While it's not unheard of, the timing itself...
Thanks to your words, Mr. Dan Hung, the General is under tremendous pressure right now.
Oh.
What is she saying? I do not know what she's saying when she does.
Numby can find chest.
Oh, what the fuck?
Numby's real cool.
Miss March is right. I don't have the skills to share the still.
Of course it
I'll
can.
do.
He looks like he has a lot on his mind.
This is.
No worries. Yeah, exactly.
Well, since you're willing to help.
We won. Yep, yep.
I gotta go take a shower. I'll be back.
Okay.
I miss her so hard.
Oh.
Much?
What do you mean? What I do? What's wrong, guys?
I do believe you mean mud.
Wow, you got my glasses. Thanks, Scoob. Scoob.
Word.
What? That's how she was, bro.
Jinkies. Where's my motherfucking glasses?
Your words. This is called.
Or rock with it. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Don't be scared.
I'm kind of scared.
Be not afraid.
Oh no, I'm afraid. I'm frightened even. Ooh, a chest for me. 5 stellar jade. Yum 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 yum.
She's eating the stellar jade.
They look yummy.
Is that how you feel about primo gems?
Yeah.
Okay.
They look like they would taste sweet.
Looting a burning house, right?
But I am trying.
Ugh, that toxic voice sounds familiar. Haven't I heard it before in Arum Alley?
You know what? This isn't my first time dealing with the Skyfaring Commission, but straight up snatching IPC cargo?
Just as I've said it many times already. Once we've inspected the cargo and completed the security check, you can be on your way. Is there something wrong with your...
I'm hearing you loud and clear. I'm thinking clear. And keep detaining my cargo, and I'll file a Don't think you can possibly convince me. Huh?
You don't gotta
Why are
serve
you
all.
here?
Don't do it.
Staying
He's
on
just a
the
robot.
Cienzo,
Don't
are
alt
you?
him. Oh my god.
What terrible luck. Wherever you go, disasters aren't far behind.
Aren't you the guest from the Astral Express? What brings you and Yanqing to the Artisanship Commission?
The cum has yet to best. Where's my setting?
Trouble caused by the IPC? I'd say it's caused by the Skyfaring Commission.
Looks like you've met this IPC worker before. I'm not sure. I was sent here to deal with the IPC.
As you know, and this is Mr. Scott.
So, you're Scott. I've heard him mention you. Weren't you...
Like I wanted to come back.
What do you mean by snatched? I've told you,
Then why did you bring the cargo to the Artisanship Commission? You even brought in some shady craftsmen. It's obvious you're trying to
Listen here.
Even if there are dangerous items.
But you'll have to stay.
I understand. But we don't need to disassemble the cargo if it's just a security check, right?
In most cases, we don't. However, our scans discovered that the cargo doesn't only contain machinery, but also some substance that resembles biological tissue.
Biological tissue? Does this crate contain living things?
I'm afraid we'll need to wait for the Alchemy Commission for further confirmation.
The Alliance's regulations.
Oh, really? Fine!
This Mr. Scott seems stubborn. I heard how you helped Aramali. The IPC representative back then was Mr. Scott, right? Since you've dealt with him before, it looked...
What are you guys whispering about over there? Just...
Me neither.
As I recall, this guy won't listen to reason and can only be persuaded with intimidation. But he does seem to follow rules to some extent. Let's use that against him.
Speaking of regulations, we have our own laws and regulations too. According to Article 4 of the Cienjo Alliance IPC Trade Consensus, the Alliance and IPC shall never infringe on each other's intellectual property rights.
Hey everyone! Meet my old friend Scott. He's very talented.
Stop it! Let's focus on the business at hand! What's the point in dragging up the...
Oh, you're amazing! Can you teach me?
Just forget it. Even if we set aside the secrecy of intellectual property...
Don't underestimate Cienjo technology. Even if they need to dismantle your cargo, the Artisanship Commission can easily put it back together.
Yeah, go ahead and brag about their skills after, but I'm different. I'm an IPC member. Besides, the cargo on this transport vessel belongs to the...
You're pulling out all the stops, and you've even dragged members of the... Since we've met each other before, Mr. Scott, let me share some information.
You think you can scare me with that? What exactly?
Sure, you might purely be innocent victims of a Boris. We may need to interrogate every one of your crew to eliminate...
You know what? I don't think we really need a member from the intelligence. We both need to follow the regulations, because...
Everyone has their own set of rules. Now that you're on their turf, shouldn't you...
Yeah, I get it. I know I'm on the Cienjo, but if I... Well, you guys sure know how to argue your case. Fine. I'll allow you to...
So, Mr. Scott...
Well, IPC staff are free to come and go.
Yeah, you've got some insight there. Who are you again?
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Lingsha, Cauldron Master and head of the Alchemy Commission on the Lawfu.
Could she be?
Yeah, she's the new Cauldron Master assigned here from the Cienjo Juming.
I received a report from the Artisanship Commission about cargo containing samples of unknown organisms. It said they needed help from the Alchemy Commission. I had nothing better to do, so I came myself. It's fine, Mr. Scott. If you really don't want your cargo to be inspected, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter? How can you say that?
Why are you being so nice all of a sudden? Well, since you're not going to check it.
Yeah, sure. Why should I object? Not only this sample, but all the goods on the transport ship are yours to keep. Like I said, Wait
a minute!
Well, that's more like it. If only the young displayed our ship will leave in a few...
Your ship can leave whenever you want. But I'm afraid I can't say the same for your cargo. According to the import and export regulation signed between the Xianzhou and IPC, all biological shipments can only leave the port when they have confirmed to be of no threat, or when all biological activity expires.
think
Since we can't determine if
two
your
of
shipment
my
is safe for
girls
the
have
environment,
died.
I guess we'll have to wait for its biological activity to expire. Let me check the previous cases. Normally, it'll only take around 47 star calendar years.
We do have a situation at hand, Japard. I don't know what to do.
47 years?
Why so surprised? You're still young and full of energy.
Ha! Typical of a long-life species. Your words are dripping with sarcasm. While you may not care about time, I do. I'll be demanding...
Sure thing, Mr. Scott. You seem pretty confident that your career and life will last long enough to witness this victory unfold.
Step aside, guys. Let them do the inspection.
But, Mr. Scott...
Come on, we're already in enough trouble. Just let them do the security inspection. And if needed, I can always grovel before the Intelligentsia Guild later. I'm just using my head for what it's apparently good for, right? Well, honestly, at least you're not as annoying as that woman. Just get on with the inspection. Don't act all chummy with me now that you've got your way.
This lady is...
Is this the IPC product?
Listen up. Any damages caused by inspections will be filed with the IPC.
Turn it off. Oh, how unexpected. That was a surprise.
Show me what you can do. I'll give you 5. Never hesitate! Too slow.
He sent a storm.
Time to you cannot hide.
I venture forth to forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
You don't look so good. Finally! Time to show what's in your prescription!
Thank you.
World
Stay
granting
safe.
dragon.
Like the shadow. Like the shadow.
Fangs and claws. I venture forth to hunt. Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
You don't look so good. Finally!
Time to you cannot hide.
The fearless knows not fear. Too slow.
The strength.
Why did it kill me? Stop! Geepard, we're not gonna win this fight.
You're falling apart on your own. You need to get stronger. I venture forth to forever triumphant! Cha-cha-cha.
You fucking...
Victory is inevitable!
Were you seriously planning to leave this stuff unchecked at the dock for days? That's way too dangerous!
I had no idea about it. You must have accidentally triggered the cargo's defense program.
I don't think trying to shift the blame is a wise choice.
But seriously, I don't know why that thing suddenly started moving. I swear on the Amber Lord.
Enough. Miss Shikwe, please escort our IPC guest to the Skyfaring Commission.
I'm on it. Please follow me, Mr. Scott.
Our preliminary inspection shows that there is indeed hidden biological tissues inside. Just like the craftsman feared. I can't even tell if it's ingenium or biological in nature.
The core of this device is what they call wetware in industry slang. To put it simply, this machine operates with a kind of biological nerve as its control center.
I'll take some samples for the alchemist to analyze and figure out where the biological tissue comes from.
Why would the Intelligentsia Guild use such unethical technology? Perhaps they're trying to create a new weapon?
Whatever the reason is, it's probably why the Borison attacked the ship. No wonder the IPC were trying to obstruct our inspection. I'll contact the Ten Lords Commission and ask the judges to come and give their final verdict on this. According to our rules, all prisoners and weapons involving dangerous creatures must be taken to the shackling prison for further sentencing. After all, it's the safest place on the Luofu. As for you, Mr. Craftsman, please go with the Cloud Knights and explain the situation to the judge. I had a feeling that the IPC members would cause trouble, but I didn't think they'd be this tricky. Thanks for your help, Miss Linksha.
I should thank you for saving my life. Your sword skills were impressive. Taking down that big guy. I thought the General's retainers were all burly martial masters. I didn't expect Yanqing to be so... Yeah, exactly. He's young and talented. As for you, you must be the guests from the Astral Express, right? Saving the Luofu from that crisis. It's so impressive. It's still early, so I don't... I'd be... And you three are coming too.
You what?
Artifact.
Yummy, delicious artifact. Okay, we leveled the fuck up. Now we're gonna beat that bitch's ass because why the hell?
I'm here to
News
pay
is
my
spreading
respects.
pretty fast.
All these years, and the view at the Alchemy Commission hasn't changed a bit. The tides come and go, but the ancient sea remains the same. For us Vidyadhara, there's nothing more nostalgic than our homeland.
You're a Luofu native, Miss Lingsha?
Yes, I grew up here, listening to the sound of waves while researching prescriptions with my mentors and peers at the Alchemy Commission. It's kind of sad, isn't it? Everything changes, but somehow remains familiar. Just like you, Donhung, I traveled far from home.
The view here would be even better without the ambrosial arbor.
Oh, really? I think that towering tree looks pretty impressive.
Even if it's impressive, it's a plague mark.
Well, once a seed is planted, no matter how long, in my humble opinion. My bad. Well, since you...
What would you like to discuss, Miss Linksha?
I was lucky enough to be chosen by the Alliance to come in and... Honestly, the Alchemy Commission is riddled with problems and...
Well, even though I'm a Vidyadharan like you, I'm an outsider, just like my companions here. I can't... The Vidyadhara and the Alchemy Commission on the Luofu have always been intricately connected. If you cannot distance yourself from these ties, Miss Lingsha, changing the situation within the Alchemy Commission may be quite challenging.
I may not know about politics, but I do know that the disciples of Sanctus Medicus have been operating within the Alchemy Commission for years. If you're determined to root them out, maybe you should discuss it with the General.
I see. While the Lux Arrow from the Rainbow possesses unparalleled power to sever the Ambrosial Arbor, it can't, just like how the Cloud Knights can eliminate the remnants of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. Our Xianzhou forebears knew this 30 years ago. My mentor served as Alchemy Commission's cauldron.
And that's why you're fucking dead. Don't you ever beat my ass again. What the fuck?
She didn't understand the human heart or how to eliminate the sickness lurking within the depths of the Alchemy Commission.
Yeah, this is
In the
a
end,
horrible foo-foo
she was
matter.
framed and exiled to the Juming. I was also implicated and had to leave the law. And guess who arbitrated the case and handed down the sentence?
What?
You heard it right. The ones responsible for the corruption in the Alchemy Commission are not just the remnants of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, but even the Divine Foresight himself. Alas, why is your face turning pale, Yanqing? Don't worry about it. I understand that when someone holds a position of power, they may sometimes have to make tough decisions. I won't hold any personal grudges against him. Besides,
What's
at
good,
our age, holding
Ole?
personal grudges is a luxury we can't afford.
Lingsha, you're back! Ugh,
You
I've
sound
been
like
waiting ages for you.
Yunli! Why aren't you with your grandpa? What brings you to the Alchemy Commission? Well, let me take this opportunity to introduce you to Yen.
What a small world. You stole my sword!
I see. Let's skip the introduction part then.
Why do I keep bumping into you? Are you stalking me or something?
Of course not. Unlike you, Miss Yun.
Grandpa used to say that a sword reflects its master. I talked to your sword, and it told me that you've been distracted. You hesitate when you should strike, and you struggle to stay calm when your sword is unsheathed. Now that I see you again, I realize
you really expect me to believe.
Just look at this flying sword. Even if I gave it back to you now, it'd just be taken away again in a few hours. You know the Cloud Knight saying.
Fine! You don't have to give it back, because I'll take...
But which general should I call?
Between these two, who do you think is tougher? It is my first day at the Alchemy Commission. A brawl is definitely not how I imagined celebrating it.
Well, since you don't...
I didn't mean it in that way. Since you've already drawn your swords, you'd be disappointed if you didn't get to test one another, right? I've received reports that the delves near the Alchemy Commission are still infested with abominations. Seems like my predecessors left.
Clearing out some...
It's the Cloud Knight's duty to eliminate those abominations.
Oh, you think you're the only one who knows how to behave? If Lingsha needs...
It's so heartwarming to see both of you being so sweet and caring. Ever since the disciples of... If you want a contest, I'll be the referee. No one...
Lingsha, as always. You're still an expert in making unpaid work sound so...
It's for your own good, little Yunli. While you desire to compete against each other, I don't want to see either of you getting hurt.
That's really thoughtful of you, Cauldron Master.
So, are you... Ugh. Let me say it again. Be careful when you draw your swords, and make sure...
Can we... Time for swordplay! Strike with heart!
I am the blade. Time to lose.
You're falling apart on your own.
To reap. You cannot hide. Darkness, charge.
I didn't expect someone who can't even hold on to his sword to actually have some skill.
Victory is inevitable!
You don't look so good. Hey-ya! How many can he block? Bladed flight! Down to earth! You've got style with those moves, but you're not striking where it counts. It's such a shame to see you misuse your sword.
We did it! Wow!
A one-time enemy! Strike with heart! A one-time enemy!
Fangs and claws got dull.
Swords descend!
That one's good. I venture forth to hunt. Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Time for swordplay!
I did that first half. I'm gonna get off this game.
Bladed flight!
We did it.
That's better. Show me what you can do. I'll give you 5 the fearless knows not fear.
A one-time enemy! Strike with heart!
Darkness, charge.
Thank you. You need to get stronger. Fangs and claws got dull. Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
How many can he block?
To reap. You cannot hide. Darkness, charge.
Bladed flight! Down to earth! Practice is over. Swords descend!
I am the blade. Like a shadow.
A one-time enemy!
You need to get stronger.
Stop.
Show me what you can do. I'll give you 5 seconds. Never hesitate. That won't do. I venture forth to hunt. Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Strike with heart! Through clouds!
Fangs and claws got dull.
Time for swordplay! Bladed flight!
Right in the heart of death. Time to lose.
forth to hunt. Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Through clouds! See? Your technique was...
All you did was chop down a...
Oh. Well then I'll...
If you're trying to pick a fight...
Oh my goodness! The moon is yellow as hell.
Well fought, my young friends. However, both of you have shortcomings. One of you focuses on dodging and weaving, while the other relies on brute strength, trying to take down targets with a single strike.
Who are you?
Me? I'm just a patient seeking medicine from the Alchemy Commission. A passerby, if you will. I thought I'd see my fill of impressive fights during the war dance. Yet here I am, able to witness a remarkable fight at the Alchemy Commission.
Okay,
of
I'm
all
back.
places.
No, I missed the
Well,
stream.
law
Kay,
short of
no.
However, I have a small suggestion for you. Why don't you settle this dispute fair and square in the war dances ring? That way, you can resolve your differences with a proper duel and put your grudges behind you.
Grudges? No, not at all. Yunli and I, we were just sparring.
Sparring? You summoned your flying swords and she swung her sword with full strength. No grudges between you. I don't believe it.
Aha! What brings you here, Lady Fei Xiao? Have you finished your health consultation with the Dragon Lady?
Fei Xiao? Grandpa always talks about you. Could it be that you're...
The Merlin's Claw of the Xianzhou Yaoqing?
Looks like I'm quite famous on the Xianzhou Law Fu, too.
Of course. Everyone has heard of the great general. Known to all, and unbeknown to none.
Vanquishing General? Isn't that title a bit too narcissistic? I don't like it. Ooh, I heard there's a dozing general on the Law Fu, so I came up with a humble nickname for myself. The Lacking General. Lacking in worries, regrets, and rivals. Sounds much better, right?
Yeah, that's a befitting title that sounds both humble and impressive. Now that the sparring session is over, Yanqing and Yunli, shouldn't you politely thank General Fei Xiao for her guidance and bury the hatchet?
Here's your sword. Keep it safe. Or it might get taken away again. By the...
This is how she apologizes? Now that I finally got my sword back, I should report to the seat of divine foresight. I'll take my leave, General Fei Xiao. Oh, by the way, Miss Lingsha, if you've got some free time, I'd like to invite you to the seat of divine foresight for a chat with General Jingyuan. I think there's more to those personal grudges you mentioned earlier.
Thanks for stepping in, General Fei Xiao. Otherwise, I'd have had to knock them out with my incense.
Not at all. Just doing what you asked. How about we call it even as payment for the healer lady's consultation?
Whoa.
Sorry, but even a general needs to pay their bills. We don't do credit here. And let's not forget, You'd have been waiting decades for a chance to see the Dragon Lady if it weren't for me.
Well, you can always send the bill to the Seat of Divine Foresight and say it's for mentoring those kids. After all, it was quite the effort splitting them up. I nearly had to get tough. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to find a spot and get some fresh air.
Now he's streaming.
Look! It's in his blood. He's a streamer.
Back already? You've met with Jing Yuan and wandered around for a few hours. So, what do you think?
It appears that the Divine Foresight is using this war dance as a show of strength to convince everyone that the Luofu is prospering after the Ambrosial Arbor crisis.
But... I know you're going to say but, right?
But the influx of people attending the war dance is like a breeding ground for disorder and rumors. One wrong move, and the Luofu could be in a world of chaos.
The Cloud Knights on the streets remain vigilant, so at the very least, General Jing Yuan is aware of this. As for other matters, I'm unable to say.
I'd prefer to be excused from future meetings with generals. I'm just a military healer. And now all of a sudden I'm thrust onto the center stage having cordial chats with two generals?
My work doesn't lend itself to being in the limelight either.
Just stop whining. At least you're in one piece, right? Before getting in touch with General Jing Yuan, I wanted to put aside my assumptions and see his momentum. That includes the overall bearing of the Cloud Knights on the street, what people are saying, and how those close to him behave.
The might of an army dwells not within its pawns, but within the force of its collective momentum. Recognizing this fact reveals the true measure of power. Thanks for enlightening me, General.
A perfectly clear statement turned confusing thanks to your translation. You've made me lose where I was now. Anyway, this is how I operate in battle, so you might as well get used to it.
Are you treating General Jing Yuan as your enemy?
The longest-serving general of the Xianzhou Luofu. Do you think he'd have only a few enemies?
By the way, General, you met the healer lady, yes? Could you show me the medicine she prescribed you?
Well, the healer lady couldn't do anything about my condition. She just told me to enjoy some tasty food.
So not even the famed healer lady could help? Don't worry. I'll fulfill my promise and find a way to cure you. Actually, I've found some leads.
Well, life and death, Jiao Chou. It's all predetermined. Upon starting my military career, I made a pledge that the rest of my life would be dedicated to being the Xianzhou spearhead, hunting down the abominations of abundance till the end of my days. As long as I can fulfill that deep-seated desire, I don't care how long I live. You asked if I view General Jing Yuan as my enemy. No. My real enemy has always been myself.
Enjoy some tasty food. So, what's for dinner tonight?
Jeez. You really know how to read the room, don't you?
You guys figure it out for yourselves. I'm due to catch up with an old war friend I've not seen for quite a long time.
Hey! Was that the Yaoqing general who just dropped in out of nowhere? Oh, she's so awesome! I
mean, when Yoon Lee swung that massive sword, she just casually blocked her attack with ease.
Mine too.
Yeah. But to go up against Yoon Lee is quite impressive, you know? That aura of heroism and grace. It almost makes me want to learn Xianzhou swordplay. You think so too, right?
I agree. General Fei Xiao is indeed impressive.
I was talking about Yenqing, actually.
Thanks for the kind words, Miss March. The war dance is coming up. And
Why
I've been
speak
chosen to
up?
represent the Cloud Knights in the ceremony. I've had my fair share of defeats lately, and even though I know there are
You
always
have
more
to.
skilled sword masters out there,
Actually, he actually said that.
today is me.
I was talking about Yenqing, actually.
You see his Kiki? You in here?
Yeah.
I agree. General Fei Xiao is indeed impressive.
I was talking about Yenqing, actually.
Why he chose to speak when now was having it?
Actually.
Don't underestimate yourself. After all, generals won't fight in the ring during the war dance. Just remember the state of mind you had when you single-handedly took on me and Blade, putting life and death aside. With that mindset, you can prevail against most challengers.
I see. Thanks for the advice, Master Danheng. By the way, now that today's events are over, General Jingyuan wants to invite all of you to the Seat of Divine Foresight. He has something important to discuss.
I bet it's about how to deal with the generals from the Yaoqing and the Juming.
I really don't want to get caught up in grown-up games so soon. I just hope Generals Fei Xiao and Huaiyan can see the truth. We don't need any more chaos on the Luofu before the war dance.
Need your extractor cleaned or your star skip?
I don't believe in ghosts. Cultured people love visiting here.
There's a ghost.
Crow feather stealth.
What is your purpose for entering the Seat of Divine Foresight?
Earlier at the Palace of Astral, I introduced these guests from the Astral Express to you, Elder White. But with all the people around, we only exchanged pleasantries. Now, I'd like to officially introduce them to you. These three braved great dangers, accompanying me to perilous places, defeating the chief culprit Vantilia, and uncovering the conspiracies of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. If you wish to know more, please, feel free to ask us.
Well, I skimmed through the reports about the Arbor's rebirth from the Master Diviner Hu Xuan. She's been summoned to the Yuchue for questioning. There are a lot of doubts within the Alliance about this whole situation. But despite all that, I believe in you. Since you joined the ranks, you have repeatedly achieved remarkable feats. After the High Cloud Quintet each went their separate ways, despite the many criticisms within the Alliance, the Marshal still stood firm against the dissenting voices and entrusted the Luofu to you. Over the years you've served the Alliance, there are fools who doubt your loyalty. But I've seen enough failures in my time, and I want to believe.
So, General Fei Xiao of the Yaoqing is the only one investigating the Ambrosial Arbor crisis on behalf of the Alliance?
No. I am too.
This old man's words always catch me off guard.
The Marshal ordered me to come to the Xianzhou Laofu, but the document only says, attend the war dance and listen to Fei Shao's questioning. No need for that. You're all important witnesses. The Marshal is well aware of Jingyuen's purpose in holding the ceremony, and understands the situation he is facing. She mentioned it because she believes both issues are important.
Thanks for your kindness and sincerity, Elder Huayan. But is it appropriate to tell everyone here about the Marshal's orders?
By introducing the Express's witnesses to me alone, aren't you aiming to discern the intentions behind both my actions and Fei Shao's? And whether there's any discord between us? Well, since I'm being open and honest with you, I encourage you young folk to do the same. As for the Ambrosial Arbor crisis, all I need to do is listen. General Fei Shao will be the one asking the questions. To be honest, I'm more concerned about the timely start of the war dance. Oh, by the way, I've prepared a gift for the war dance. Yes, it's this case right here. There will be numerous contests and celebrations during the war dance, and the main event will be the Ringmaster's Challenge. The host will dispatch a skilled warrior to take on challengers from all over the cosmos, showcasing the excellent martial arts of the Xianzhou Laofu. When you mentioned that the Astral Express would be attending the ceremony, I thought the High Elder of the Laofu would be the ringmaster.
You humor me, Elder Huayan. The healer lady is just a young lady who knows nothing about martial arts. How can I assign her as the ringmaster?
I'm no match to you when it comes to joking.
What's this box for? Why don't you open it, General Huayan?
This sword case is intended for the War Dance's award. It's empty now, but in a few days, a precious sword will be delivered and stored inside. I don't mean to boast about our skills, but this sword represents the pinnacle of the Zhuming's craftsmanship. It has a legendary history, full of heroic tales from foreign lands, tales that are too detailed to be summarized in just a few words. Since the delegation delivering the sword hasn't arrived yet, I've been wondering who would be worthy of such. Moreover, I hear that Yanqing is an excellent swordmaster, and that he will be representing the...
Thank you for your generosity.
If you want to give me a sword, just say the word, Grandpa.
You've got confidence, my girl, but I don't think you can best Yanqing.
I know you're all about swords, Miss Yunli. It's just a shame that it's the sword that ultimately chooses its rightful master.
Yeah. And even if someone gets their hands on such a precious sword...
The outcome of our duel at the Alchemy...
That's exactly what I had in mind.
Not to be rude or anything, we've been watching their drama.
Quiet down. We have other guests here. I've prepared this sword to add some While you both seem confident that you'll win, you need to remember there can only be one winner and one loser in the ring, which could lead to hard feelings. We don't know who the winner will be, and it might not be either of you. But if you're eyeing that prize, you'll need to work together. I want you to take on an apprentice who will take part in the war dance and win at least one match.
How does that make sense?
In my humble opinion, while a Cloud Knight is commendable by securing victories, it's even more so to pass on your skills and spread the way of swordplay. I'd be greatly pleased if this apprentice could represent the Express in the war dance by displaying their Cloud Knight flair and prowess.
Well, Elder Huayan's idea is quite interesting. Imparting swordplay skills requires teamwork, And both the winner and the loser will learn a valuable lesson regardless of the outcome. The question is, whom should the two of them take as an apprentice?
Huh? Who? Wait.
I noticed just now that Miss March seemed quite interested in the outcome of your sword fight. So I thought, why not teach her the art of swordplay?
Wait. Are you serious, General? Why am I being dragged into this all of a sudden? I've never practiced swordplay before. I'm a total newbie. You really think I can learn it? Well, you'll probably realize I have no hope and give up on me. And that'd be so embarrassing.
Isn't this a perfect chance for you? I remember you mentioning that you wanted to learn some sword moves.
Yeah, I did say that. But this is all happening so quickly, don't you think?
Miss March is like a piece of jade in the rough, just waiting to be shaped. The war dance is the perfect opportunity to see what heights she can reach.
I appreciate your kind words, General YN. But won't teaching me swordplay be a waste of yen? Plus, I heard that each swordmaster has their own special moves. What if they let something slip while teaching me? If everyone knows each other's tactics, won't that make it hard to catch people off guard during the war dance?
That's considerate of you, March 7th. But don't worry. It'll take you at least a decade of hard training before you can even start learning special moves. No need to freak out. A few Juming swordplay tricks will mean you'll be more than equipped.
Really?
Looks like March's curiosity has been piqued.
The whole point is to know each other's moves. Defeating your opponent in just one move? How boring would that—
So Miss Yunli has already agreed. What do you say, Yang Qing?
General, I haven't graduated yet. How can I be qualified to teach swordplay to others?
So you're admitting your defeat?
Yang Qing, teaching an apprentice is also a way of honing your own skills and gaining insights. You've been an apprentice for years. It's about time you looked at swordplay from another perspective.
I see, General.
Now that Yang Qing has agreed too.
It's up to you to make the final decision, March.
At least that way, I won't have to worry about you accidentally shooting me in the butt all the time.
Hey, I've never missed my target. Then I'm on board.
Great! Starting, Yunli and I will head out and purchase—
You're too kind. Wait, you're giving me a gift? Shouldn't it be the other way around? General YN's gone. Wait. I think we strayed off topic.
Yeah. I brought you here because the General said he had some important matters to discuss.
Because General Huayan wants us to stick around on the Luofu for some time. But from his point of view, we're no different from all the other tourists who may leave at any time. Since the crew's actions were mentioned in the Luofu's operations log were given to the Alliance, he probably wants to see firsthand if we're as capable as the report claims, or if we're just some made-up excuse to save face, and he wants to see it for himself during the war dance, which is why he even dragged Yunli into this. What began as a simple contest between two sword masters has now evolved into you two collaborating to mentor March.
Elder Huayan is still that tricky general who likes to give everyone a headache. My apologies. Truth be told, I invited all of you to the ceremony because I wished for you to act as my witnesses. Now, I apologize for not disclosing this information earlier. In the coming weeks, I'll also invite all of you to a meeting with General Fei Xiao, where you may need to answer her questions and clear up any doubts she might have. So please, be prepared for the meeting.
Don't worry, General. No matter what happens, I'm prepared to stay here as the Express's witness and answer any questions.
Thank you, everyone.
General, I know there isn't much I can do to share your burden, but... As the Lawfu Ringmaster, I won't let anyone defeat me in the war dance.
I know.
I'll explain.
The illustrious Merlin's Claw waiting for me? And for so long, too? It's quite an honor. It's been a while, General Fei Shao. It's been 30 years since we last saw each other. Right, Yukong? Yes. Back then, you were the vanguard of the Yao Qing's Verdant Knights, and I was a pilot of the Law Fu's Rainbow Orbit Fleet. Who would have thought that upon meeting again, you'd be a general, and I'd have given up flying? Really does feel like a lifetime ago. Well, I wouldn't say I haven't seen you in 30 years. After all, your great victories are announced through the Yellow Bell Resonance System every day. So I'm well aware of your great feats. How's your health holding up? Still stable, I suppose. Do you still remember the medic who saved me in battle? That healer with the odd name and peculiar temperament. What was his name again? Was it Pichu? Or Kachio? Jiao Chou. He's been my retainer and personal healer, delegated by the Alchemy Commission from the Xianzhou Yao Qing. Over the years, he's dedicated himself to managing my condition. It's thanks to him that I'm still in good health today. Given my background, I'm happy to have made it this far. I'm relieved to know that you're safe and sound. Well then, since you and Elder Huayan are here, I imagine you must have received orders from the Marshal as your friend. May I ask how the Alliance intends to punish the General of the Lawfu? The Arbor's rebirth has frightened the Elders who lurk behind the scenes. They fear the resurgence of abominations, much like what happened 30 years ago. Although, the report from the Lawfu explained all the details, we don't know if the Ruin Legion really invaded, or how exactly the Stellaron Hunters and the Astral Express became involved. This puzzle has many missing pieces. As you know, the fugitive Jing Liu, who mysteriously disappeared many years ago, has resurfaced. This time, she has brought along an outworlder and a coffin, claiming to offer the Marshal a method to fight against the Eons.
How dare she shower?
The Lawfu Preceptor has also leveled accusations against Jing Yuan for neglecting the Alliance's principles. She asserts that Jing Yuan enabled the event. It is for these reasons that I have come here to the Lawfu today. Well, duty calls. Perhaps I shouldn't have mentioned all of this to an uninvolved person. But since we once... I understand. I'm sorry. The Lawfu has enjoyed centuries of stability since the end of the sedition of Imbibiter Lunae. Unfortunately, for long-life species, enduring through the ages always culminates in a failure that undoes all previous achievements. That's true. And that's why I'm also here for another purpose. To visit Hulei. Hulei? You mean that Hulei? The Borisin Warhead? The same Hulei who has been imprisoned in the shackling prison for over 7 centuries? The nemesis of the Foxians who will never be forgiven and shall be imprisoned until the end of the cosmos.
That's what you're reading, Kiki?
I can't quite remember. Usually, only
like it, I love it,
from the Xianzhou Yao Qing Skyfaring Commission visit him once every century.
That's a monster right there. That's a cool looking monster. Why is he changed up?
Aiming to achieve justice and free their kin.
It's like jail.
That werewolf monster is to be forever imprisoned in the dark recesses of the shackling prison, facing unending retribution. Given the situation on the Lawfu, those on the Yao Qing are concerned about Hulei's imprisonment.
Free him.
I'm afraid that the routine visit every century
you don't know
is no
that.
longer sufficient.
She just said it.
I don't believe
That's why
words.
I was sent here, to reassure them.
Why he's in there in the
It's
first
all
place?
bad
It's
news.
prison.
I don't
Well,
believe
not
words. I
everything.
believe in actions.
Yeah, and he did actions to
Oh,
get in
by
that
the way,
position.
I found some
Yeah,
clues about the
what
thing you
kind
asked
of actions?
I don't know, killing the
Not
innocent?
paying his taxes. Oh,
The
you
Murdered
know,
Knights followed the route you mentioned and discovered the wreckage of the Whistling Flame ship.
a few bystanders.
Unfortunately, no
Collateral
survivors
damage.
and no cargo.
Well, he's enemy to their kind.
However, someone had already been on the scene.
I wouldn't say humans, but more like the fuck.
Our people?
They-
Was someone from the IPC? No, neither. Yukong, have you heard of a person named Ron May?
Nightsu should give me his ice cream.
Know what
Who
he
said
has?
that?
Me.
Noah was eating honey shrimp. You want some honey shrimp, Kiki?
What?
Hmm?
Jeevan Asher.
You gonna give me some ice cream?
I'm still
What?
asleep.
You gonna give me ice cream?
No.
Why?
You want some honey shrimp?
No,
Why not, Kiki?
I'm allergic.
It's just
I
a
can't
mental
have
thing.
it.
It's just a mental thing, Kiki. You just have to believe that you're not allergic.
Damn, you right. It's all in my head.
Well, it was a promise to General Huayan after all.
Hey, why are you blushing, Master Yanqing?
This is, the first time someone has called me Master. I need to,
Ew, it's his kink.
Let me make it clear. Swordplay training is about improving your body, mind, and strength. It's not a casual game you can master overnight.
This little dude's a little freaky.
I promised General Huayan that I'd teach you Cloud Knight swordplay.
Excuse you?
So you can participate in
He
the war
blushed.
dance and
He
defeat at least
had
one
some
opponent.
intrusive thoughts because someone
Do
called
my
him
best.
master for the
If
first
you
time.
break your master's rules,
It'd be like that.
No, it don't.
It feels kind of empowering.
Is it too
He's
late
just
for
a little
regret?
man who wants to
I'm
think
already
things.
regretting my impulsive decision.
He's about that age.
Is that like you?
I'm not sure what I'll do either.
What did you say to me?
'Cause I've never been
Is that like you, where you like to think
So,
things?
Miss March, please
Yeah.
behave and don't skip classes.
I
Or
love
complain.
thinking.
You need to toughen up and train her properly, Master Yanqing. Don't go easy on her.
You're so heartless. By the way, where's Yun Li?
I've found a quiet spot in the back garden of the Palace of Astrum for our first lesson together.
He's gone. Oh, we're switching to March.
Seriously?
You haven't talked to me.
It's the first day, and you two are already late? Why is everyone on the Luofu so laid back? So disappointing.
Master Yun Li, you're already here. Sorry for keeping you waiting.
Oh, wait. Were you trying to teach her in secret? That's sneaky.
I'm just showing you what Luofu etiquette is all about. She might be my apprentice, but it's customary for the master to personally escort their apprentice to the place of learning. As the host, I'll be teaching Miss March the essence of Luofu swordplay, after which she'll emerge victorious in the war dance ring. You won't be complaining about Luofu's swordplay then.
Stand aside, rookie. Let me show you how we Ju-Ming sword masters treat their apprentices. Quickly, over here, Miss March. This is a reverse mentorship gift from me to you. I hope you put it to good use.
What's this? Xianzhou clothing? It's so beautiful.
I would be skipping this whole thing
Requires
because it's about March.
Yeah.
This outfit is tailored to fit perfectly and allows for smooth movements I even added some small accessories. I put a lot of thought into it.
You're awesome, Master
She's so
Yunli!
See? See?
Yo.
How can you compete with me?
I think she's my least favorite. This is my least favorite character.
Juming swordplay, so she can win the contest with my sword skills.
Actually, I've prepared something too.
Huh? You have a gift for me too, Master Yenshing?
Since you want to learn swordplay, Miss March, you'll need suitable weapons. So, I went out of my way to prepare a pair of swords overnight. Unfortunately, I didn't have time to ask the craftsman to customize the swords for you. But I did my best to choose ones that look nice and are suitable for a beginner. I hope you like them, Miss March.
Thank you, Master Yenshing!
Bet you didn't see that one coming, did you?
They are
Yunli?
fighting. Oh my god.
The real competition is just getting started.
They're just one and the
So
same.
lucky to have two great masters. But why does it feel like things are getting a bit weird?
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, girl.
Shut up and kiss already.
He's-
Damn.
They're what? They're kissing.
Oh my god, Cat and Jeffy.
No. yes.
Yeah, that sucks. Why'd you say no like
Chose
that?
it carefully.
Because I knew he was gonna lead to
Beautiful
that.
young swordswomen like you and me.
Why you say it so quickly though?
We're not doing it in front of you.
Let's get started with the training. The person next to me
Damn.
is
Why?
First lesson, try exchanging a couple of moves.
Because y'all think it weird.
I'll tell you all about it. I'll tell you all about it. It's okay. Okay, you can tell them all about it when you're not gonna see it. What are you?
Oh, well, I heard you
Just
have
the
some experience with
pack.
archery and
Dare I
martial
say
arts.
this is
First thing we're going to do is see just how strong
No, it's not
your
because you know.
fundamentals
We already
are.
said no to Aitsu. How is it 16?
Damn, dare I say it's racist.
How is my
in the most
cute
natural
O
way you
meter
can think
supposed
of.
to get filled
It's important for us
now?
to grasp your natural movements.
I don't think
This is
you need anything
terrible
that needs
news.
filling.
This is
Oh my
te-
god.
If you're ready, let's begin.
I wouldn't say that.
Why you let him talk to me like that?
Open love and deep space and be done with it. I don't tell you.
But you guys are so
I
adorable.
thought this was a separate quest. This is part of the actual thing.
No.
They literally dragged me in here while following that.
Well, you can leave.
Yep. I don't have to do that.
What the hell account did I use?
This is how you get March's second form.
Is this what you did?
I didn't do this.
Is there a reason?
I just didn't do it. Well, first of all, I did the event, and I assumed that was how you got March 7th, but then you had to do that extra shit, and he didn't fucking do that because he's a bitch, but like...
That's okay. Like,
so
clicking through all of this because it's about March.
I fucking hate that bitch. That's not nice. Shut the fuck up, Kiki.
So
That's not nice to March 7th. I don't give a fuck. I don't like...
That's not. Oh,
no. You better get rid of all these.
Hmm?
Oh my god, my tism's acting up.
what the?
You better get rid of them.
Make it go away. I think that one you actually have to go to get rid of.
Nuh-uh, because I don't have that one.
You saw? Oh.
Okay, at least the quest markers you can.
All of the new ones.
The fate to Atlas. I haven't.
I should go to
Gone
each one. The first one shows you everything. Doesn't it? I thought it did.
Why the
Yeah,
fuck?
it does.
This thing was like,
No.
it was like super long and then just like.
What the hell? That's a lot of quests, dog.
Can't tell if it is. It literally.
It's not.
It's okay, Jeffrey. I have.
I was
questions.
following. I was following it the whole time. Then it just brought
Are
me
you trying
there.
to do the main story?
Hmm?
Are you trying to do the main story?
Trying to do this story.
Oh.
Oh, it is part of
I'm
it.
pretty sure you can't do that until you do that.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, the Trailblaze Continuance isn't the main story.
It's not.
It's
Yeah.
like, it's the secondary thing under, like, Archon Quest or whatever it's called.
Yeah. A story.
Uh-oh.
It's a story quest.
And then...
She even good? Is this form of her better than
And the...
I think this form is probably better than her regular one.
Yeah, because that form... She's like sub DPS.
Is all about being swift and agile in your movements. Right on
Oh my
time.
god, it's her. She's so cute.
Cat ain't doing her quest. She doesn't want to hear more March.
I hate that bitch. I hate that bitch. I don't understand why Kiki fucking likes her.
Because that is Kiki.
No wonder why I don't fucking like her. Kiki doesn't even here to hear that. Let's reenact it, I too.
Oh, I was like, oh, I said Cat wouldn't do March 7th companion quest because she doesn't want to hear more
I
March
don't
7th.
fucking like that bitch, and then I said, I don't know why Kiki fucking likes her.
I was like, that is Kiki.
No wonder why I fucking hate her.
Why would you say that?
Oh. You pulled
You
for
got
her,
big
or
screen
you already passed?
Well,
You have, sorry.
I don't even know who that is. I'm not gonna hold you.
That's a dancer girl.
I don't think I did that.
Her banner passed already.
Sorry, guys. Sorry. What was I gonna say?
Are you mumbling about?
But yeah,
Isn't this
Cat likes you, Kiki. You know, when you're not being yourself.
Be late.
See? Right there. That's it.
That's it. Look at her, she's so cute. Look at this girl.
You like her? Or you just
Yeah.
like...
She a 4-star?
No, she's a 5-star.
Is she?
March's quick hands and a
There's a
flexible
shit ton
body.
more 5-stars in Star Rail than
Oh, yeah, there
Ascension.
is.
Jesus.
However,
They
she
said
lacks
swipe
strength,
that
and her
card
strikes were a bit
now.
unfocused. But don't worry, that's totally normal for beginners. Once she starts
You know
practicing
what?
dooming
I
swordplay,
just might.
she'll make heaps
Yeah.
of progress.
Huh? What?
Given the situation, I believe Miss March should start by working on her.
Oh, you want them be?
Seriously. Do you
Well, apparently
actually
she's
know
really good in
anything
follow-up
about-
teams.
I could ask
but-
you the same thing. Dual swords require agility. So what's more important than footwork?
Instead of focusing on her strengths, we should address her weaknesses.
The skilled sword master. Theorist.
Hey, it's only.
But it does matter. Just listen to me, March 7th.
Aww.
Oh, I just get that. That's all you had to do just to get it?
I guess.
You know anyone that uses... Well, I mean, Kiki can probably use her.
Hell no, she's not using her. She has better characters.
I'm not building that. Okay, let's continue.
Dear Himeko, Mr. Yang, as for me,
Why does she
I
look like
somehow
that?
became the apprentice to 2 Cloud Knight sword masters. And I've been honing my sword. One of them is Yenqing. Both masters are. I tried to direct.
Very interesting.
Thanks to their guide. Looking forward to your.
Well done.
Miss March's sword skills are really coming
I'm pretty
along.
sure they squeezed this in
She'll hold her
because
own
the other
just
two
fine
had
for
something
warrior.
special about them. Sorry.
Just you wait and see. I'll show off my skills in the ring and win a
Can you believe it? March 7th
Need a
has
bitch.
actually become a pretty decent swordmaster in such a short...
Are you sure he wasn't
Oh, shut up.
It's all thanks to your
Miss March, you're...
Oh, let me see.
There's no such thing as the most powerful sword. It's all...
First, you didn't kick my butt. Second, you'll never kick my butt. Third, how about...
Yeah, I'm up for that. And if I kick your butt, you'll drop out of the war dance. Deal?
Why are you two arguing again? I thought things had been improving between you lately.
I'm sick of hearing this bitch's voice.
Can't click any quicker.
There was talk that the leading disciples of the Law Fu and Juming generals were supposed to face off in the war dance, but for some reason, they suddenly teamed up to train an apprentice of their own. Turns out, the rumors are true.
And whoever voiced her, count your fucking days.
Tomorrow is the big day of the war dance.
This is Mr. Jiao.
Got it.
Sorry for the miss.
If you know nothing about martial...
From my professional experience, it's like your for example.
Oh, good.
Well, it's...
So...
I'm a healer. Seeing the way you're looking at...
Seriously? Trying to save face in front of kids?
Do you recognize this bottle of medicine?
No.
This is... Well, it depends. Increase the dose. This thing... Hey, why the insults all of a sudden?
Seems like you get real excited when talking about poison. I can't tell if that...
Picture this. In the throes of surviving the...
Perhaps you've When I was appointed as the... And this is how the war dance is the...
That's quite an hearing you speak so...
You want to see the Sky Splitter ship?
We go back to my... Now I'm still hurt.
Let's go. I'll give you a tour.
Looks like a lot of other visitors have also come to catch a glimpse of the Sky Splitter.
What's up, Mr. Jiao?
Open your eyes, bitch.
No, it's nothing.
Do you see that airship in...
It doesn't look all that impressive from this...
The Sky Splitter is tomorrow. Since I was a kid, I understand that even in each day. But then, after that, I often ask while the general could teach. But as a member of the club, that's why.
Oh, Yenqing. So...
Age doesn't really matter.
It's not polite to ask a girl her age.
I'm not asking your age. I'm asking if you have a dream like...
You don't talk like a cook.
Neat.
Well,
Sounds like that might...
I bet you might... Since I was a kid, so... When...
Hey, what do you...
I see. Well, it's better...
What?
Oh, judging from my... Well, we've seen...
What?
It's getting late. By the way, Yench...
Actually...
Guys, like, you are? Kept saying it. Like, said it like 3 times already.
Serious?
Why don't we...
It is trial. I didn't see him doing any healing.
For some reason.
I guess
All
he
right.
doesn't do healing.
Liar.
Oh, just shut up, Red Fang. This is not a beast ship. I need some time to take care of things.
You willingly donned the skin of a lowly beast to join this mission.
dedicating yourself to our glory. I'm doing my best, all right? When the guns go off to... How's that? Who's there?
Jamie.
Who are you guys?
An impromptu inspection. What?
Hey, kids. Didn't your parents ever tell you to stay away from the Stargazer, Navalia? I know it's an automated facility, but it doesn't mean you can just break...
First of all,
You have a chance to make a choice, make one that you know you won't regret.
Well, I'm not trying to tell.
Big sis, let's go.
Huh? Ever hunt planes? Yeah, sure. Big sis will take.
Shuha! You should have let me. Shh, the overhaul is done, and everything looks good. We...
Could you repeat what you just said, Yenching?
What did I say?
Big sis.
Where
Come
am
on.
I?
Yeah.
Pink-haired box strike.
I knew
I
that
opened
from the
Withering
beginning.
Waves. Where am I?
I don't even remember. It's your screen.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you even had it installed still.
I had to update it. No, the only game I uninstalled was Unless. Here you
That
go.
Cloud Knight didn't recognize Master Yenching at all.
Where the fuck am I?
Really weird.
Oh, you're at the festival.
Is he famous on the
festival.
Wafu or something? Not even the Cloud Knights on the Jumi, who all know my
He's at the
voice,
Charmony Festival.
might recognize my face.
I don't want to go back there.
You have a point.
A Cloud Knight, a member from the Skyfaring Commission, and a craftsman.
Oh, look at them. They're so cute.
They're from various departments, and the reason for the
I think you
overhaul
just gotta do
seems
that
legit.
thing there.
One
It's like
of them
part
blurted
of
out
his
some
story,
weird
and then
language just now.
But
Did you
I
hear
just
that?
did it all the way until you hold
I
him.
have a feeling that if we secretly tail them,
I
we'll
see.
definitely catch these guys in the
Man,
act.
I can't.
Follow my lead and be careful not to
It won't
blow
even
our
go
cover.
away until I'm already here. What the fuck am I supposed to talk to?
You trying to finish
Am I
it?
supposed to talk to him?
Go to the event thing. Hit begin. Oh. Check your. Where's your coin? Check mark.
It's this. I don't know what I'm doing.
Let me see.
I don't know what I'm doing. What am I supposed to do? Hello?
So, go back real quick. So, normally you would just things there, and you just, it's like you're sending stuff into.
We did it!
Just try the
This is
first
what
one.
they mean by no pain, no gain.
Then it shows action. Just get someone who has more action first. That probably you. And on. You just click it.
Let me see.
That's all I was doing the whole time. Like, cause once you get more, because back up on those. But
We did it! This is what they mean by no pain, no gain.
And y'all's teamwork sucks.
Then you can use right, that one. Yeah, interact. You can interact with them and get their hearts up. When their hearts go up, their stats go up. I just kept bringing them all like the same.
When their hearts go up, what is this? Love in deep space?
Yep.
You're like, kinda.
Like the more you don't really have to max them out.
We did it! This is what they mean by no pain, no gain. Never mind who they are.
Don't get too close, Miss March. They might spot you.
Oh my god, it's him. Well, yeah.
I mean, you can probably just leave it, and then I'll keep doing it until I get the required. That thing is somewhat complicated to explain.
Can do this one now. Damn. Damn, the popularity goes up slow as
Yeah. So I'm glad they only made his like 6,000. Do this bottom right.
These two have the exclamation point.
I think the last one you need is on the bottom left. Get it. We're almost there. I think one is the one. Oh, they don't even show them.
What do you want me to... Is this giving good?
Well, it's kind of hard to get. Just gotta try.
Damn. Wait, what is it?
That's just.
Oh.
How many points? Yeah. It's
Yeah.
how high. Go up and see how far the percent. Oh, it's not just gonna be on the bottom. 5%.
What?
That just gives you more, but the more you
Okay.
spend, and
Let's
miss
do
out.
it. Let's see. Damn.
Still get you a lot.
Yeah.
We're almost. You just have enough. Okay. Yep, you can buy it.
Oh, shit.
There's you.
Okay. The
oh,
nice succulent skip button.
I just there it is. That's how it was. Great. So now you can do. All right, you're good. You're set. You don't have to unlock the other characters. You can do that. That's. Now you just gotta open up the clock. It's on your.
I don't know where that shit is.
Right there,
Oh,
next to your.
fuck. No, my mouse is acting up.
Back in the city.
Peach blossoms and divine sword descent.
This game is still laggy.
Is your share screen?
No, it was laggy before that.
Damn, it's still laggy. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's like, it's not. I don't know. It just doesn't run super well. Yeah,
We
like
should've
my
just killed those low
ping
beasts.
spikes.
Those little brats won't take up much space. Cut the theatrics, Grulock.
It's better than it was
Even
before.
So where are
but
we heading
it
next?
Still has
Still feel it.
issues.
Check the freight skiffs, weapons, supplies. We've
Still better on my phone, low key.
Are they
Doesn't.
smuggler? I have no clue. But they seem...
Look, everyone, I'm Jade.
Just hang in there.
Jade from Victorious.
No, I'm Jade from
Let's
the
just put the cargo. Lord
IPC.
Mocktalk said,
Why
don't
would you
worry,
wanna
I've
be
changed.
her?
This is
She's
just
a
me.
bitch.
Don't be so
Doing
bad.
her POV.
Looks like
I
the
don't
plan
got
she
no
escaped
choice.
when the skiffs keep talking about...
They're
Yeah.
definitely up to.
Jade's a strict
Tread
IPC.
softly. Breathe quietly. And make sure to keep an eye on them. Hide out of sight as soon as there's any
I forgot
sign
how
of
to use my
activity.
gadgets.
Hmm?
Like the grappling.
Still have it?
Where is it?
I don't remember what button it is.
I think
That's the button, but that thing. I don't know how to.
I forgot how to switch it.
Isn't it tab, I think? Oh, you
Oh,
found it.
here it is.
Was it tab?
Yeah.
Okay. I do remember. I didn't remember. Play it more on my.
also field.
Oh, you didn't.
What?
You already know what that thing is?
No.
Oh, that's what they meant when I did the quest for them. Did I just explain you?
Or
so when you're done with your quest in war with the passages,
yeah.
Apparently that thing lives in your. So it's. They still didn't explain what it is, but it basically been asleep inside of you.
Oh, I see.
Yummy.
Kiara.
What?
Shut up.
If I have to sum it up, it's basically Kiki. You're
I would.
Why the fuck would I want Kiki in my hand?
Oh my god, I'm living in your hand.
No, you're not. I'm tossing you back into the fucking ocean.
No, don't toss me back.
I think you should toss her in the memory zone instead.
All right.
No,
That's a good idea.
For why?
To be honest, I might toss her into the what is that called? Herda's thing.
Oh, the simulated universe?
I guess the simulated universe.
She would get her ass beat.
She would.
Did he spot us? Quickly, hide!
She doesn't sound very excited about the festival. Who's talking about you, Kiki?
Oh, I don't know what
It's not about you all the time.
Oh my goodness.
I'm always about you.
Don't
Did
be
you know
so
I took a shower
paranoid.
today?
We're running too hard.
You should. You stink.
Spot us? Quickly, hide!
Looks like
Wait,
Are they coming back?
I gotta get up.
Don't be so
It's only 10 o'clock and I'm tired. Oh. Huh? I went to bed around 10 something yesterday.
Watch out!
But I've been tired before 10 today. And today I woke up near 7 a.m. So it wasn't as bad.
Quickly, hide!
But I'm still freaking tired. A nap at 10 p.m.? No, it's gonna be asleep.
Up to? They're all
That way you'll be
wearing
awake
official
around the
uniforms,
hour you.
But I'm pretty sure they're not members of the Skyfaring Commission, the Artisanship Commission, or the Cloud Knights. This is way too suspicious.
Never mind who they are. Let's just film them. That way, if they do anything bad, we'll have solid evidence against them.
I'm skipping this. I don't know what the fuck's going on right now. Hello?
Look at this. A freight star skiff with enough room to fit at least 20 of my men. I'll let the others know and have them prepare more star skiff. Once we're past the checkpoint, there will be beast ship Lord Moktok here.
What did he just say? Beast?
Who's that? It's those brats! I told you to get rid of them, but you didn't listen, you idiot! Wipe them all out!
That's not a fucking floor.
Orison?
Adusa! Die, you lowly
beast!
Inevitable. Fangs and claws got dull. The fearless knows not fear.
Is this almost over?
Wait, why don't you just...
You're right.
Right.
I think I left that on because in case I did hit it by accident, I could back out. I see. Then I'm free.
You can go to bed.
You don't look so good.
What the hell
Awaken
now?
dormant scales. World cleansing dragon.
Because you're eating.
Don't talk to me like that.
I venture forth to hunt forever. Triumphant! Victory is inevitable! Do not fret.
You'll make good practice. What is your prescription? You're the best.
Heaven serve. Break.
You don't look so good.
Fucking nigga.
I could take 10 of you. Yeah.
No, that's better.
Time to show you what I can. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards. What's this?
I sense a storm.
You're falling apart on your own.
Ready to shine.
I won't do.
Oh, I get it. Now watch this. Need a doctor? Yeah.
Fangs and claws got dull. Never hesitate!
Oh my god.
How is this
I
possible?
almost slipped it
How
and
did
fell.
these Boxians
Good.
change their appearances like that?
They're not Foxians at all. They revealed their true form. They're Borisin. Just like the bandits I defeated on the IPC ship.
Good.
Why would you say that?
Can you do me a favor?
Yes.
Can you check if I did my Genshin dailies?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, how did the Borisin manage to?
I must leave
Not
your
just
screen
a
share.
simple disguise of wearing our clothing and
You ain't
shaving their
leaving
whiskers.
nothing.
I'm
Somehow
leaving
able to
the
alter
screen
it to
share.
even have official IDs for the
All you
Skyfaring
do is
Commission,
leave.
the
All you do is
Artisanship Commission,
abandon
and
Cat.
What do you
even the Cloud
mean?
Knights.
The moment she falls in, I'm just snewing.
Let me check this fake Cloud
Sometimes you
Knight's
got me
tag.
waiting there.
Maybe it'll give
Well,
us some
that's
clues.
because I don't see
It
it.
was at the bottom.
Blue June.
It's a car bug.
Squad? Ah, wait!
What's the matter?
I encountered a patrol officer named Lu Jun before. It was a few weeks ago when we were transporting the Borisin prisoners.
I thought your game was glitching for a second and it was the Tastic.
They can forge
No.
official identities and move around the Xianzhou without raising suspicion. Oh no, this is bad.
Even worse.
What
If you find
the
one cockroach on the express, usually means
There are more Borisin hiding on the Xianzhou. I bet their plan is much bigger than just stealing information.
I forgot how to
We've
dodge.
got to report this to the seat of
using your
divine
mouse?
foresight.
What do you mean using my mouse?
Clicking?
Yeah.
That's the other click.
Right click. Really? Switch. I can't.
Is he stuck? What the fuck?
Does he stop time?
I guess so. Well, I think it's just this fight because I already used him.
Oh, okay. Oh, dearie me. Oh, fuck.
They're on a Wuthering Waves date.
And I got hit. Natlin. What the fuck? Oh shit. Dailies, oh my goodness. Dailies. Dailies. Daily whoops. I need 60 points to enter the raffle. That's horrible.
I am glad to finally meet you in person, guests from the Astral Express. I'm Fei Xiao,
Where am I
the
going?
general of the Xianzhou Yao.
Let me introduce our guest to you. The one dressed in green.
He's the reincarnation of Imbibitor Lune, and the person behind him is the newest member of the crew. I've heard a lot about you. Outside the reports from the Law Fu, the Skyfaring Commission of the Yaoqing has also gathered plenty of information about both of you. I've been eager to meet you face to face for reasons that I'm sure General Jing Yuan has explained, right?
Hold on. They're back.
Firefly's POV. What the? So when you use Firefly, do
That's
you
right.
get to turn into Toucan
But don't
Sam?
worry, this isn't a trial. I just want to have a chat with you. According to General Jing Yuan's report, the Ruin Legion is to blame for the Ambrosial Arbor crisis.
I don't think
And
you do
all
get
Arbiter
to be too
Generals should
fancy,
pay
yeah.
attention to the Ruin Author's move. Over the years, the destruction... The damage caused by the Ambrosial Arbor crisis was far less severe than expected, which is good news for us. However, while I trust the bravery of the Divine Foresight and the Nameless, I'm curious about some details missing from the report. I'd like to take this chance to... Let me be clear. The questions I'll ask might not reflect my actual thoughts. So please don't take offense if any of my questions seem a bit harsh.
Please go ahead, General. But keep in mind, we can only answer based on what we know. And perhaps you already have the answers to your questions in your heart.
You have a clever tongue. I like it.
The Merlin's claw is quite articulate. Right now, her intentions are unknown, and Jingyuan wants us to be honest.
Let's cut to the chase.
A chest, yum
Before
yum
the
yum.
crisis struck, the Astral Express was guided here by a Stellaron hunter, a wanted felon, in an attempt to resolve the Stellaron crisis. However, everyone in the cosmos knows of the Stellaron hunter's reputation. So, why did you place so much trust?
Is that the Trailblazer?
Could it be that some of you have a connection with them?
Apart from the Lafu, there are many other worlds suffering from Stellaron corrosion. For example, Eurillo 6, the world that the Express stopped at before reaching the Lafu, was one of them.
To the Express, Stellarons act as roadblocks on the Silver Rail and pose risks to the warping process. And that's why dealing with Stellaron issues is part of the duty of the Nameless.
Ah, I've heard about those problems caused by Stellarons. The Express connects various worlds, so it makes sense for you to take care of this. The cosmos is a mess, and let's move on to the next question. The report suggests that Don Shu, the master of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, colluded with the Lord Ravager and used the power of the Stellaron to resurrect the Ambrosial Arbor. But here's the thing. Don Shu was just a chief alchemist. Even if she colluded with our enemies and summoned the Stellaron, how did she manage to bypass the Videodora guards around the Ambrosial Arbor? According to the report, Lord Ravager Fantilia is the mastermind behind the entire conspiracy. She disguised herself as an ambassador of the Skyfaring Commission and traveled with you, only to vanish without a trace later.
I was there, fighting Fantilia alongside General Jingyuan, but she absorbed the power of the Ambrosial Arbor, and gained an almost indestructible physical form. Perhaps that was her intention all along.
So, a pawn of the destruction wanted a flesh and blood body to live in. Oh. It seems that your answers have addressed all my questions. Generals, I am finished with my questioning.
So, what do you think, General Fei Shao? Have the doubts in the report been cleared up?
The two Nameless have been honest in their answers. Even though there are some tricky details, my intuition tells me there is nothing wrong. However, the 3 questions I posed earlier were not just for the Nameless, but for you too, General Jingyuan. First, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus grew uninterrupted on the Law Fu. yet the 6 charioteers were not aware of it. That was a dereliction of duty. Second, you believed in the Stellaron Hunter's prophecy and entrusted outsiders to solve the crisis, even granting them access to the Plague Mark. That was a dereliction of responsibility. Third, you insist on holding the war dance right after the Ambrosial Arbor crisis, putting the Lawfu back in the spotlight. That is a dereliction of wisdom.
Merlin's Claw. Is this your line of thinking? Or the 10 Lords?
You done?
From the moment I walked in, I made it clear that the questions I'd ask might not reflect my actual thoughts.
She really should smile more often.
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus were deeply rooted.
Let's go check it
and
out.
have been plotting for a long time. I admit it was my negligence for not noticing it earlier. As for the Stellaron Hunter's prophecy, I didn't believe all of
Please,
it.
I'm not
In the
photogenic.
end, the law
That you?
did survive the Ambrosial
I knew
Arbor
you.
crisis. So, I think it's safe to say that Elio's prophecy about the future holds some merit.
I'm dumb. Okay.
And
It's
as
about
for
time.
the war dance,
Behold, the
do
Moonlit
you think
Fair's
I'm
final
unaware
show.
of the risks? However, risks can also be opportunities. The Law Fu has lain low for too long. I
the
believe
Moon
it's time
Lantern.
to stir up the dregs hidden in the depths and wash them away one by
Just as I expected from our sophisticated divine foresight. You have a way with words. I like it. But, unfortunately, ever since the report was submitted, the Alliance has
It's
been
the lanterns for the princess.
Even within the law firm, there are people accusing you of neglecting your duties, resulting in the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection.
So what are your thoughts?
He is Cat's favorite character.
As a fellow Arbor General, I fully
It's like Clocky's your favorite character.
Personally, I think all these words are meaningless trouble. Across the sea of stars, the light
Misha's
in
in
sight
trouble.
knows better than
Misha's in
anyone
trouble.
else what happened. Enemy just as we
Xianzhou Yaoqing is also...
The scouts of the Verdant Knights have sent back reports that Borison are making trouble again. The Borison packs that were once divided and scattered have started swallowing each other up, forming larger and larger packs.
Nice move.
Moreover, there's an entity named Mongus behind it all.
Her cat looks so funny.
According to the report, this entity isn't actually a Borison.
Cat posted.
It's a
I said
woman
cat, what the
claiming
fuck?
to be the messenger of the master of
Rose
immortality.
posted a picture of Theo.
She's described as having
when he was
12
tiny.
faces and
Oh,
12
he looks so
pairs of
fucking funny.
fangs, as
Oh my
cruel as
God.
poison and as elusive as quicksand.
Her cat looks fucking.
The
gross
Borison
sometimes.
believe she'll give them a chance to rise
I
again.
Look at
don't.
that.
I would not raise that
His
thing to that
mouth.
much.
That's Ventilia.
Look at his mouth.
That's right.
Like a man.
You're lucky that I'm the one who came this time. If it were the Patina Justice or the Seer Strategist,
He had a small
this
ass head and big
conversation
ears.
might not be so friendly.
But that's most babies.
I've
Easy
always
at
had faith
600.
in my instincts, so I don't doubt your good intentions. But the Alliance has its fair share of questions and doubts about the Law Fu. So, my plan is to come up with an
He's a-
acceptable answer to satisfy the Alliance.
Mm-hmm.
What's in this plan, General Fei Shao?
General Jing Yuan, you already know what has to be
What
done.
the?
But since you don't want to be the bad guy, I'll take
Girl,
care
what
of it
is
for
this,
you.
bitch? My eyes hurt.
You need the final word from the Ten Lords Commission to quell any doubts.
Damn.
And for that, I'll have to
Wow.
ask the two nameless to
This
visit
material
the
is.
Shackling prison.
Yeah, I just don't. Sorry. Like his level. Oh no, I
His
got enough.
ascension or his...
Oh no, you got enough. Well, it was the middle thing that was the other one's.
This one?
Yeah.
No, I'm not imprisoning.
How does that not count?
I'm okay with that.
Your willingness to help is truly heartwarming, youngsters.
Then, as the Merlin's Claw requests...
Oh, there's one more thing. This testimony is for silencing the voices of opposition within the Alliance. But I would like to urge General Jing Yuan to listen to the pleas of the Foxians on the Xianzhou Yaoqing.
So, you are here for...
Don't rush me, Clarky.
Exactly.
What the fuck, nigga?
It makes sense to have the Foxians
Do I have to
keep...
do this?
What's wrong with you?
I was worried this would turn into a heated argument.
Not really.
It seems like
If you want to try and get that 20,000.
problems. I
And
couldn't have asked for a better.
That was just, they're just there to help you
And as for
do more
Hula,
of that level.
I'll send my
But you already got
lieutenants
your
Zhao
rewards
Chou
from it.
and Moza to check
yeah,
on his
but
condition
now
in
this
prison
won't
and ready him
clear.
for transport. If there are no more
That's gonna
questions,
fucking annoy me. But
shall we get this started?
I know the feeling. What the fuck?
Those are
why does it completely back out? It's so fucking annoying.
Do you actually believe?
I'm gonna cry.
The Xianzhou's
Do it
matrix
right
of
now.
prescience can also...
Oh.
While
dear.
words, I trust my intuition. You're definitely... I hope you'll walk...
I'm really sorry about all this. But the testimony in the shackling prison won't take up much of your time. I'll call for a messenger.
As you wish, General.
Gather 2 fresh candle cat mushrooms. Okay.
You're a mushroom.
Why would you say that?
I'm sorry, Pookie. You know I didn't mean that.
Yes, you did. That's why Clocky yelled at you.
Shut up, bitch.
Oh.
Oh, indeed.
As General Jing Yuan requested, everything is prepared for your arrival, and I am here to receive you. The judges at the...
Oh,
Did he not need these fucking mushrooms? Why he told me to pick them?
I didn't expect to be back here after all these years.
Picker.
Ow!
Damn.
Don't worry about me.
I don't pick
If you're ready,
cotton.
I'll open the gate for you.
Shut up, Cotton.
You want to?
No!
Cotton Picker rhymes with...
This
Yeah.
is one
Not actually.
What? Dr. Seuss taught me how to
I
rhyme.
don't think Dr. Seuss told you that.
Dr. Seuss is a good info. What the I don't think I know how to do this puzzle.
This never works for me.
You're right. Puzzles never work for me.
Oh, hold on. I actually don't know why it's glowing either.
What are you looking at?
The shackling prison on the Luofu is completely different from the one on the Yaoqing. It's completely underwater.
Whether
Oh,
it's
right.
clouds or underwater,
Yeah, so if you
breaking
look at your
free
friend's
would still
thing-
be a piece of cake for me.
Their thing.
Oh.
Still thinking about your old jailbreak tricks, huh? Forget it. You're free now. Just don't do anything stupid, or the judges will throw you back in there and lock you up for a few hundred years.
You'll see me again in just a
I'm
few
gonna have
days.
to cheat and look up this puzzle.
Oh, what puzzle? Let me see.
Taking Hule back to the Yaoqing means a lot to the Foxians on the ship, and to the General herself. So stay alert.
1 second.
Should I start it over?
Guests,
My name is Shui Yi, and I'm here on orders
The
for the
first one wasn't
Restoration
hard.
Division of the Ten
The
Lords
first
Commission.
one wasn't
We're
hard.
Jiao
It's
Cho and
just
Moza.
trying to get to that other one.
General Fei Xiao sent us
So I know
to
for this
extradite
one,
the Boris
you do
criminal
one of
Hule
these,
to the Yaoqing.
and one of, hold on. You do one of these.
We're here to inspect the conditions of his imprisonment and make preparations for the handover and transportation. I assume you've been briefed, Your Honor.
That one.
Your visit request has been approved. I'll be your guide for this trip.
Move the long piece.
Prisoner Hule,
move
the
that
warhead and brood lord of the Boris and Abominations of Abundance, and the arch nemesis of the Foxians, is responsible for 2,123 wars of aggression and countless associated crimes.
Okay, move.
Due to his heinous act,
no need to repeat.
When it comes to visiting criminals, I know you've heard legends about Hule. It has been centuries. The Forest of Swords. The complex rules are there.
I apologize.
And then move
I've
that
given
other
you the
one
instructions.
That was under it.
And please.
How far does that go? Go all the way?
No, I'm not taking random medicine.
Then you won't be allowed to visit Hule.
Just swallow it already.
Move the mirror.
Hule is
I wanna
like
see how
all
far it is.
Borisin. He can release a pheromone called lupatoxin that
Okay,
induces
then
fear.
move that-
Thousands of years ago,
Wait, go back down
we
a little bit. Yeah, right
Foxians
there.
were enslaved by the Borisin.
I
understand.
Move that round piece.
I knew you were a reasonable person.
Perhaps.
Your Honor.
What is
Yeah,
it?
you move that up.
No, never.
Move the mirror a bit. I want to see how.
Here we are. Her Honor hasn't arrived.
Hold on. Let me look at this.
Welcome, dear guests from the Express. Judge Hanya of the Interrogation Division. We've met before. As one of the judges from the Interrogation Division,
Oh, what the fuck?
I'll be recording your testimony
Ah.
today.
Well,
Please allow
yeah.
me to express my gratitude to you again for subduing the demons in the Fixed Ring
Okay,
Garden.
now maybe you.
Looks like while March 7th and I were
Move the
clueless,
wrong piece.
you already made many friends on the Xianzhou Luofu.
Even though you and I have. This is not a place.
Please lead the way.
Please let me activate the mechanism.
Man. You did it.
I'm not done yet.
No, but you're almost done.
I'm not done, he said.
I'm not done yet. Move the long piece down.
How does that not count? Okay.
No, the other long piece. Next to clock. One more.
There's a gap. Okay, that's
Yeah,
fine.
I didn't
So,
notice there was a gap.
Wait. How does that not count? That's so
Oh,
weird.
move the T1 over to where Clocky is. Yeah, that one. Yeah, like move it over.
Oh. I'm free. I'm free from the shackles.
This place is filled with the cold air from the northern peak of the polar delve. Even the
There you go.
Look, it's
toughest
Kat's favorite.
lone-life species would have a hard time enduring this.
One of her favorites.
Did you hear something just now? Let me check it out.
Her technique's still kind of cool.
What an
They do those.
eyesore.